You are listening to Kapatid Central, where we talk about the difficult topics the way only siblings can. Now here are your hosts, Donna, Delia, Darlene, and Neil.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Kapatid Central, and as usual, we would like to greet a few of our listeners. Hello to Ira Ambrosio, Richie Panganiban, Riza Nieto, Suzanne Tadina, Ann Solomon, Riza and Aika from Singapore, Minerva Limcauco from Ireland, Ruth Miranda, Abby Robles, and Maria Lovely Gabuay. Ayan, dami na nila. Pang international na yung mga listeners natin.
Salamat po.
Meron na tayong mga 10 listeners. Thanks so much.
Okay, so today we're going to talk about envy. Inggit sa Tagalog. Ano ba yung envy sa'yo, Ate Dhon?
Ako, wala akong problema sa envy. I can be maarte, I can be mayabang. But envy, I wasn't envious.
Talaga? As in?
Yabang no, talaga naman. I can confidently say that I have never been envious of anybody.
Talaga? Totoo, Ate Dhon? Kasi it's a natural human emotion.
When I see something nice from someone, ina-appreciate ko eh. And if I want to have it also, pag kaya ko, bibilin ko. Pag hindi, okay lang, appreciate ko lang muna. Hindi ako inggiterang tao kasi. Lagi ko sinasabi, bakit ako mainggit sa kanya? Kung yung mga kapatid ko, with their achievements and all, hindi ako nainggit, sa kanya pa. Sino ba siya? Ano ba na-achieve niya? Ganun ako. Siguro ganun ako kayabang. Oo, yun lagi ako. So kaya hindi ko talaga nainggit ako sa tao.
So ibig sabihin, ano yan? Parang sa aspeto ng material things.
Ako rin ganon sa material things.
Ganon ka din?
Yes, I feel the same way. I think growing up, I don't remember a lot of moments na naging envious ako. Mostly because, sabi nga ni Daryl nung previous episode, I was a spoiled brat, so...
Nasa iyo lahat.
Amin mo na rin, no?
Well, kahit paano siguro, spoil ako konti ni Mami.
Kahit paano daw.
Hindi, totoo naman. Konti lang, minsan lang. And then, I think we're also fortunate kasi we have titos and titas, especially father's side, and also our paternal grandparents na nasa US. So every time you want something, kahit bagong gadgets pa yan, bagong clothes, na ipapadala nila sa atin. So, hindi ako masyadong naging envious sa mga nakikita ko sa mga friends ko. Pero, that changed nung naging high school na ako. Kasi nainggit na ako sa facial skin. Ng mga classmates ko, hindi material things pa rin facial skin. Kasi doon ako nag-start magka-pimples, mga second year high school. Tapos dumating yung mga jokes. So, ayan na hanggang college. 15 pa lang yata ako, nag-start na ako ng diamond peel almost every month kasi gustong-gusto magkaroon ng clear skin.
Wow! Kay Sarmiento ba yan?
Yes, kay Sarmiento.
May budget siya for diamond peel at 15 years old.
Eh kasi nga, spoiled nga siya kay mother.
So seriously ha, ito yung sinasabi ko. May kanya-kanya tayong connotation sa word na envy. Kasi nga, kagaya ni Ronil, sa face niya, hindi siya nagagandahan. Nakikita niya yung mga ibang friends niya, yung ibang tao maganda ang skin. Ang gusto niya lang, magkaroon siya ng magandang face. Dinedefine ko kasi ang envy as a negative feeling. Once you have a negative feeling, doon na siya nagiging masama. Well, kagaya ni Ronil, gusto niya ma-acquire yung skin nila nung kagaya ng ibang tao. Okay lang yun eh. But when you start, thinking, sana pangit din sila, it becomes a negative feeling na doon na siya nagiging envy.
Not all envy are created equal. So meron nga talagang yung mga envy na very dangerous that you almost want harm to come to others just because you want something that you do not have, but they do. But there's another form of envy, I think, where we learn new things and we strive to be better because of that's something that we do not have and other people do have. Nung high school talaga ako, naiisip ko, sana kasing galing ako sa math ni Arnel, ni Joanne, at ni Paul. Kasi yun talaga ang hindi ko talent, math. At alam kong hindi nyo rin talent. Pero talagang yun ang isang bagay na parang nakaramdam ako ng low self-esteem ba when it comes to math.
Hindi ako nag-agree envy yung feeling na yun. Ano ba nga? Envy? Dahil ikaw na nga. Ikaw ang teacher eh.
Okay, so para maging politically correct tayong lahat, let me just check Webster's Dictionary. Sabi dito, painful or resentful awareness of an advantage enjoyed by another joined with a desire to possess the same advantage. So, kahit anong ikot pang gawin natin when we say envy, it means you are resenting somebody who is enjoying a certain blessing.
May resentment. In their generation today, ang tawag doon, salty.
Hindi ba ang palaya?
Sabi ng mga anak kong, Mami, there's no such word na yung ganyan. Ang tawag niyan ngayon, salty. So, hindi na bitter.
Si Ronilo, nasa 30s, di man lang tayo tinuruan.
Oh, ano, sa 30s ka rin, grabe.
Oo nga, no? Oo nga pala.
Feeling mo tanda-tanda mo na.
Late na yan. Late 30s na malapit na yan. Nakahang na yan, ganyan. So, ibig sabihin nga, may resentment. So, talagang negative feeling ang envy.
Exactly. So, ang point ko, I don't think any of us have ever been envious of anybody. Diba?
Oh, tsaka isa yun sa mga sa Catholic, di ba? Ano yan? One of the 7 deadly sins.
You know, I
Si Ate
remember...
Dhon, teka lang, si Ate Dhon talaga ang galing talaga sa mga Catholic, Anong tawag ba doon? Ano ba tawag doon?
High school ako, San Sebastian. Dugong baste. Nakapagsimba pa ng ilang beses sa Katoliko. Nakapagkumpisal pa.
Paano? Yan kasi si Ate Dhon na ayaw niya ng public school kaya sa San Sebastian siya tuloy in-enroll ni Daddy.
Ayabang nga eh.
Pero anyway, I remember sabi nga ni Daddy sa akin last time, siguro nasabi din sa inyo, there will always be a better and a lesser person than you. So lagi kong iniisip yon. Kapag merong ibang taong mas maganda yung skin sa akin, mas matangkad sa akin, mas maputi sa akin, na ang dami dyan, no? Lahat yun mga anong tawag no, nakapintasan ko. Pero never akong naging envious sa kanila kasi nga, there will always be somebody lesser than me.
Teka lang, Tedel ha, stop kita dyan. Kasi anong sinasabi mong kapintasan mo? Para ang benchmark mo, mga puti eh. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng meron sila, flow mo yon. Parang iba na ngayon sa generation na to, hindi na tama yung prinsipyo mo na ganyan.
Kasi lumaki kami, mga Americans lang ang magaganda dati. Si Barbie dati, one color lang eh.
No. I'm not saying flow ko yon.
So, ano sabi
Pero-
mo kapintasan mo?
Noon yun, nung bata ako, syempre kapintasan ko yun lahat, di ba? Pag bata ka, feeling mo hindi ka maganda.
Hindi kasi during our era, ang maganda dati, talaga Western. Kasi yun nga, hindi tayo exposed masyado. Wala pang social media nun eh.
Hindi, pero tama kayo dyan kasi lumaki tayo. Ewan ko pala kayo, ako pala lumaki ako 1980s. 1980s, during that time in Cavite City, there was still an American base sa Sangley Point. Kasi I still remember, Mommy and I used to go to the PX shop. Tapos doon kami bumibili ng mga American products.
Pero feeling ko hanggang ngayon ganun pa rin. Hindi lang overt yung pagkakagusto natin sa mga ganong characteristic kasi we don't want to be called out and we want to be politically correct. Pero if you go to supermarkets, to drugstores, halera pa rin yung whitening soaps, whitening lotions. Meron pa ring brand na naglagay ng billboard sa EDSA about the benefits of being white. Although yun nga yung naging problem, maraming nag-try to cancel them out kasi hindi na nga tama yung ganong messaging for this generation. Pero meron tayong internalized desire pa rin to have Western features. Parang minsan mahirap tanggalin pa rin kasi nga nakasanayan na or ingrained na sa atin as Filipinos dahil sa years and years of being under the Spanish influence and then the Americans.
So now we are still more exposed to Western culture and movies. Ganun pa rin, ang exposure pa rin natin sa mga taong mapuputi. Going back to being envious, hindi nga ako naging envious kasi nga, sabi ng tatay ko, there will always be a better and a lesser person than me. So kahit nga nagpaplano ang kapatid kong magpa-nose job hindi ko iniisip magpa-nose job.
Sinong kapatid?
Sino kaya yun?
Ini-mini mo.
Kapatid yun?
Hayaan ko na lang ang listeners manghula. So anyway, hindi nga ako nag-iisip na magpapa-nose job din kaya ako. Wala talaga akong balak. Masaya naman ako sa cute-cute na nose ko.
Ang gusto mo kasi magpa-boobs job.
Di na rin ngayon.
Clarify ko lang, there's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery if you really want to have plastic surgery.
I agree with you. Pero kasi para sa akin, hindi ko naman kailangan for my profession. So, no need for me. I mean, happy na rin naman ako dito.
I think nandiyan ka na rin sa age na you're very secure about yourself. And I think as you grow older, kung ano yung meron ka, tatanggapin mo na lang
na lang.
mas na-widen na siguro yung understanding mo or yung choices mo ngayon.
Kasi dati nga rin, ng mga bata tayo, di ba, sino ba yung mga taong ina-idolize natin? People who are successful in their careers, yung mga madaming pera, mayayaman.
There's nothing wrong about that.
Nothing wrong about that, yeah. But I just realized that now that I'm older, I feel more inspired and admire people who are just generally good. People who do works for charity, people who give their time and resources so that other people can be better in their own economic circumstances. Hindi na it's all about material things that they have, but more about their character na.
Sa mga age natin, ganun na yan. Pero when it comes to teenagers, yun, wala pa sa kanila yun eh. Mas ano sila sa temporal things. May mga konti-konting teenagers exempted. Kasi sila yung mga siguro more mature. Pero generally, kapag mga teenagers, nakafocus sila lagi, di ba, sa physical. Kasi nagbe-build pa yung ambition nila eh.
Sige, pero I will not agree with you if you will insist na teenagers lang ang nakaka-experience nito. Kasi sa totoo lang, ako, may na-experience ako, meron isang galit na galit sa akin for reason I do not really understand. Naniniwala na lang ako na I have something that she doesn't have.
Ay, ang swerte mo naman.
Oo nga, I'm so lucky to have this person.
I would love to have one admirer na ganyan.
Oo. Pero sa totoo lang, awang-awa ako sa kanya kahit galit na siya sa akin. Pero sa totoo lang
Ay,
ha.
ang sarap niya. Mag-e-enjoy ako pag ganyan.
Sorry, sa totoo lang natatawa akong naawa ako sa kanya. I'm enjoying my life having her admiring me. Parang lagi na lang tuwing waking hours niya kailangan na sa isip niya ako. Di ba parang ganun? What I'm trying to say here is the danger of envying somebody. Kasi ako, naniniwala ako when you are envying somebody, you are going to hate that person and you are actually hurting yourself in the process.
Kasi walang happiness dun eh. Ako, I would be happy if somebody does that to me. Meron akong fans. Ay, colorful and life. At least meron kang pang distress, di ba? Isipin mo lang, may mainggit sa akin. And then magpapaganda ako lalo para mamatay siya sa inggit. Manginig siya lagi.
Di ba? Ganyan tayo. Ganyan kapilya si Ate Dhon. Pero really, no, kapag somebody's envying you, not just admiring you, envying you, that person is really hurting herself or himself.
And they can be envying you, not because of wealth or material things, but maybe because of the relationship that you have, the confidence that you have. Di ba kasi sa totoo lang, ang dami mo namang pwedeng kainggitan na aspeto.
Kaya dangerous yung envy talaga. Sabi ko nga, yan yung 7 deadly sins sa Catholic. Kasi it will lead to coveting.
Ang 7 deadly sins ba, Catholic belief lang ba yun?
Alam ko, kasi wala naman sa teachings ng ibang Christian na may 7 deadly sins.
Kailangan natin paniwalaan si Ate Dhon, Neil. Siya lang ang nag-San Sebastian.
Nag-UST ako. 3 years din akong nakisimba.
Ayaw nga pala.
Pero yun nga, di ba? Pag, when you covet something, yun ang delikado talaga kasi wala kang makikita sa kanilang masaya.
What do you think should be done about it?
I think we need to realize that each of us has seasons in our lives. So just for example, when we were young mothers, so there's a lot of things that we couldn't do because we had a lot of responsibilities. Little children are very dependent on us. So even if we wanted to go out with friends, for example, or spend so much on clothes or other things, there are priorities that need to come first. That's the season of our lives,
I think one thing that helped me in my life is, as always, my father's wisdom. There will always be a better and a lesser person than you. So never ever try to covet what other people have, because there will always be other people who do not have what you have.
Pero ang coveting ba and envy are the same?
Grabe na yung covet to the point na yung iba, di ba, pumapatay na, nag-hurt na ng people, they steal because they want something na hindi nila makuha. So they would go the extra mile na, OA na yung mga ginagawa nila. And it starts sa small thing nga, yung pagiging inggitera mo sa isang tao. I think people just have to be happy for what they have and be happy for others for what others have. And if you don't have what they have, okay lang.
Wait, I'm sorry. I don't think it's okay to say just be happy with what you have. No, it's okay to not be happy with what you have so you can strive more, that you will try to improve your life. Just be happy with what other people have. Period. But then for yourself, if you're not happy with what you have, then work harder. Work harder for yourself, right?
Yeah, okay. Pero siguro ang dapat kong ginamit appreciate. I-appreciate mo kung ano yung meron ka. And for those you don't have, wait lang. Kanya-kanya naman tayo, panahon. Basta, whatever you do, you just try your best, work hard, and someday, if it's really meant for you, you will have them. Hindi naman natutulog nga ang Diyos. Laging meron tayong blessings. Basta in everything that we do, meron laging blessing yan. O kagaya nyo sa Netflix. Yung bagong series na napanood ko. It's about envy talaga. And ang ganda ng story kasi...
Anong series yan?
Behind Her Eyes. Yung kasi story ng dalawang mag-best friend yun eh. But to the point na dumating yung time na na-in-love din siya dun sa same na taong mahal nung best friend niya.
So love triangle pala to.
Ate Dhon, yung siyang kinukwento mo, may na-realize akong may alam akong story na ganyan. Kilala niyo tong mga taong to kasi we grew up with them. So they're really best friends. Totoong nangyari to ha, and I was a first-hand witness. They were best friends. They loved each other dearly. These are both women. Until such a time that the guy that person one liked courted person two. So that's when the conflicts happened. So person one started hating person two. Person one started to propagate some unfair gossip about person two. And towards the end, person one, I think because she wanted what her ex-friend wanted, she also got into a relationship and ultimately married this one guy that she didn't really love. But because she wanted to have that same thing that her ex-best friend had, it was a dangerous thing that she did just so that she could be at par with her. And, at the end of the day, the marriage crumbled.
Kaya nga, dapat aware ka eh. Dapat may limitation. Pag nakakaramdam ka na ng hindi ka na masaya dahil mas maganda siya sa'yo, iba na yun.
Ay, maganda yung point mo na yan, Ate Dhon. Introspection talaga is a very important skill. At hindi lahat tayo gumagawa niyan. It's very easy for us to judge other people kasi it's a lot easier, di ba, tumingin sa mga flaws ng ibang tao. It's much harder to look into ourselves. Ano ba yung mga bagay na nag-trigger ng envy sa atin? What are our
insecurities?
Insecurities, thank you. And kapag mas aware tayo sa sarili natin, very in yung term na yan, self-awareness. Pag mas self-aware tayo, then we can identify what are the things that we have to change about ourselves. And one of those things definitely is envy if you really have a very bad case of it.
I think we also need to remember that we are just hurting ourselves whenever we are entertaining our envious feelings. Shake it off, sabi nga ni Darlene.
Sorry, hindi ako nagsabi niya. Si Taylor Swift ang nagsabi nun.
Well, we hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this episode. Make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Kapatid Central. Send us a message, send me a DM. Say hi or suggest a topic that you'd want us to talk about. Again, this has been Kapatid Central. My name is Neil.
And I'm Darlene.
Delia here.
And I'm the pretty Donna.
Bye, guys.
Bye, salamat po.
Bye.